Thought we were going to have a break. I guess I'm going to have to push 6 buttons in a row. All right, I'll push this button and this one.
Everyone has opinions about the issues of the day, and Impact 72 gives you the opportunity to share your views with thousands every Sunday night from 6 p.m. until 12 o'clock. For some of the most informative dialogue on the airways, be sure to join me, Mary Kyle, from start to finish. Remember, that's WLOL, Impact 72, 1330 on your dial.
Finally got it to start. That wasn't Mary's fault, of course. That's a tape machine that we have that is a little bit coy. Let's see, 13 3/4 minutes till 1 o'clock.
WLOL Bulletin Board.
10 minutes till 2.
Brad Johnson here, inviting you to join Roger Buxton and yours truly this coming Monday as we talk about Girl Topic and ask this question between 10 and 3. What was your man's best excuse for coming in late? I'll bet you there's a couple of good ones out there. Let's hear them. Call us 698-5566 Monday. Question today, what was your man's best excuse in coming in late? And I guess we find out there are big ears, little bodies sometimes. And you're going to tell us the best excuse you ever heard, right? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. What was the best excuse you've ever heard?
From my husband?
Now, from your husband?
Mm-hmm. That he had to go to his ex-wife's funeral.
Oh.
Okay.
That's certainly one of the good ones I've heard all day. Thank you very much. WLOL time is 18 minutes before 3. The weather says she's got a good story to tell us about somebody's best excuse.
I enjoy it. It's a little strange, but true. Absolutely true. My husband's a real estate salesman, and this lady, she happens to be about 2 miles from us out in the country, our neighbor, really. So she called him once and said, I hear you're a good salesman, whatnot. Come down, I want to sell, I think. So we went down, and she showed us the layout. She said, see, it's really nicely equipped for a nursing home, which I've been doing, but I don't have any patients now. So we saw that Daisy, the living room and the kitchen. Well, then she called up a couple weeks later and said, she asked him what she could get, and she apparently wasn't satisfied with what he said. He said, well, you can list at any price you want, but she asked him, what is it worth? How much can I get? This has something to do with the story. This is get.
Dear?
Yeah, well?
Forgive me for interrupting here, but remember we got a time commitment. Can you wind her up in about 60 seconds?
Well, I'm watching the clock. You said 3 minutes. I got it in front of me.
Go right ahead.
Well, I mean, you can't shorten it too much. So then she... At that point,
I see. So what was supposed to be a funny moment turned into a serious one, right?
Right.
Thank you very much.
And I said...
WLOL time, one a moment ago. It's 7 minutes before 3. Let's talk about tomorrow. Hi, Brad Johnson here, reminding you that tomorrow from 10 until 3 in WLOL, Roger Buxton and I would like to get your ideas on this question for Girl Topic. What are your thoughts on posing in the nude? I suppose that could apply in these days to both men and to women. So give us a call tomorrow between 10 and 3, won't you? And remember, if you have a topic you'd like to hear discussed on Girl Topic, Monday through Friday, by all means, jot it down and send it to us at WLOL, Minneapolis 55402.
I love it. Number 1. Music.
Hey, last night I was insulted. The night before, my mother-in-law gave up on me. 2 nights ago, my wife would not speak to me. Okay, it's a rough show. Yes, it's a rough show and a tough show. But you want the action of the world on WLOL. You call up every night, Monday through Friday night, 6:10 to 7 o'clock. It's Sportline, Don Riley, 698-5566. I'm waiting for you. I hope you have the courage to call me.
Super Jack.
See that probably 10 of their top 12.
1330 WLOL.
Your mother's a pole.
Sportline, Don Riley, you're on the air. We got that number. Check that number out and send a squad car over there. Sportline, Don Riley, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Lover. How do you rate yourself as a lover on a scale from 1 to 10? Hello? I'll interpret for this fella. Hello?
Hello.
Yes. How do you rate yourself as a lover from 1 to 10?
10, of course.
Well, you must explain why. Anybody as self-confident as you are sure has the ability to tell us why.
No.
Today's question, who makes the best lovers? More mature or younger men? Like to hear from you today between 10 and 3 at 698-5566 on WLOL Girl Topic.
WLOL Bulletin Board.
I'm Bob Allard, co-host with Brad Johnson on WLOL's daily and popular Girl Topic from 10 to 3. Today's upcoming question, a rather good one. Like to get your response to this. Is marriage becoming obsolete? That's right, is marriage becoming obsolete? Let's hear from you between 10 and 3 on WLOL's Girl Topic at 698-5566.
Marv Gatch and SMUT Talk.
Oh, we're back with SMUT Talk. Fantastic. Welcome to SMUT Talk. Our titillating talk topic tonight is, do you really care all that much about how or why or when anybody else does it? Our SMUT Talk topic lines are open at 3365724. Be glad to hear your provocative, sensational, interesting, exciting, sensuous, titillating, sensuous, fascinating, and sensational SMUT Talk answers to our titillating SMUT Talk topic right here on SMUT Talk. SMUT Topic, SMUT Line, Girl SMUT. Well, whatever it is we do here each Saturday night at 8:05. It's 9 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Of course, we have number uno music here with Super Smutter, Marv Gatch here with you to kind of handle those titillating and SMUT Talk topics. And we got some fantastic music for you tonight. But we got lines available. Oh, we always have lines available on SMUT Talk. Some of you SMUT Talkers haven't been talking dirty enough lately. You haven't been calling in with your smutty, dirty, titillating answers, and I want to chastise you for that. 3365724. Good evening. You're on SMUT Talk. You have an answer for our titillating talk topic of, do you really care all that much about how or why or when anybody else does it?
KTCR FM 97.1 Minneapolis.
Titillating at all. Hey, we have lines available at 3365724. Here's great number uno music. Past the hour of 8 o'clock. Our SMUT Talk titillating talk topic tonight is, do you really care all that much about how or why or when anybody else does it? We have two SMUT Talk lines open at 3365724. Good evening. You're on SMUT Talk. Do you have an answer for our titillating SMUT Talk topic tonight?
I don't care echo sound effect. When or where people do it, echo sound effect.
I see. You're really big into the echo sound effects thing.
Yes, that's my favorite. I always listen to that echo sound effect. And say, Uncle Marv?
Yes, yes.
Can we talk something else besides smut here on SMUT Talk?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. We devote half an hour a week to smut, and I realize some people think you ought to devote maybe, 15 hours a week to smut, or maybe even 25 hours a week to smut.
Listen.
But we figure 30 minutes a week is about enough smut, you know.
Oh, that's not enough.
You want more smut, huh?
4 hours a day.
Well, how about just 5 hours a day for SMUT Talk?
I get up every morning and I listen to you, Uncle Marv.
Well, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, and echo sound effects, we'll try and keep doing a good job for you.
Well, okay. Keep up the good work and play Moonlight Serenade for me. That's number one, and that's really big now.
Okay. Hey, thank you for the call. SMUT Talk, the great pretender. Hey, our titillating talk topic is, do you really care all that much about how or why or when anybody else does it? Our titillating talk topic, SMUT Talk lines are all filled up, and let's get some of those titillating, snicker, sensuous, titillating, exciting, fascinating, provocative, sensational answers. Good evening. You're on SMUT Talk, and you have an answer for our titillating talk topic this evening.
Yes, I care. I really care.
You really care?
I would just like to say it's more fun to be a part than just to watch, and I really care. I care.
You really care? You listen a lot? You really like SMUT Talk, and you really care?
I care.
That's good.
More fun to be a part than just to watch. Remember that.
All right.
Hey.
Thank you. Good evening. You're on SMUT Talk, and do you really care all that much about how or why or when anybody else does it?
Well, I don't care why or how, but maybe where, as long as it's not in the freeway or an intersection or in my front yard.
You don't believe in doing it in the road, in other words?
No, I think it should be kind of private.
Well,
as long as people are consenting adults or...
Watch your language. We don't talk about consenting adults anymore, not since the DFL State Convention.
Oh, you don't? Oh, I didn't even hear about that.
Oh, yes. Actually, I would think it would be rather titillating and sensuous and provocative to be straddling the kind of the center line in the freeway.
Yeah, that I wouldn't like a traffic jam or in an intersection, when you're trying to make a left turn.
I could understand that. That would be, I can understand that. Right.
And that, what anybody likes, they should be able to do it as long as it doesn't invade anybody else's rights.
Right, or left, as the case may be.
Yeah, or left or in the middle.
Okay.
Well, I shouldn't have said
Well,
that.
you shouldn't have said that at all. I mean, we can't be that titillating.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, thank you for the call.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Good evening. Do you have an answer for our titillating talk topic?
Home radio, Harry Humble.
Harry Humble. I didn't realize home radio had a smut talk.
Well, Marv, you old son of a gatch. You're having trouble on getting calls on Smut Talk.
Well,
tone it up, Marv.
We just don't have enough smutty talkers, I guess, out there tonight.
Why don't you tone up the segment a little bit? Why don't we call it Marv's Scatological Segment?
I like that. Marv's Scatological Segment. Good, good.
We're going to bring it in with a nice high-toned Latin phrase.
You wouldn't try and talk dirty on me, would you?
Oh, no, this is a nice high-toned Latin phrase.
Okay.
It goes, Omni animal trieste postcoitum.
Oh, that is a nice high-sounding...
Now, we lead in with that. Now, I suppose you want to know what that means.
I'd kind of like to know what that meant.
Well, that means that all animals are sad after intercourse.
Is that right?
Yeah, see,
well, I don't...
you know, in terms of this, whether you care or not, you know, Benchley had a comment on that once.
What was that?
The position is ridiculous, the sensation momentary, and the expense damnable.
He's right. That man's got a point.
Definitely rules it out for the freeway.
Yeah. I would agree, yeah.
We can't have it that way.
Don't want to be that titillating.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, has home radio gone into the smut talk kind of programming?
No, we tried a little bit. We had a vomit hour once.
I see. A vomit line?
Yeah, vomit line, yeah.
Vomit line.
It was terrible, though. It just didn't go, but some of the other stations in the Twin Cities don't seem to follow home radio's lead. They're trying.
Well, I figured that I wanted to be, amongst the rest of the leaders of mail call time. I wanted to have a dirty segment here on Marv Gatch's Electric Telephone Weekend Trucking Company, but I just don't know. Maybe I don't have enough smutty-minded listeners out there.
Well, maybe people are no longer believing it's dirty.
Oh, no. Oh, it's got to be dirty. I mean, if it's not dirty, how can it be titillating and provocative and exciting and sensuous and fascinating?
Gee, maybe we'll have to go back to the Bible there. Remember that segment in the Bible where Absalom performed on the rooftops to the view of Israel?
No. Let's not quote dirty books on Smut Talk.
We don't want to talk about that.
Don't want to talk about that. Not at all.
But I don't know. I just don't think Smut Talk's going to go. But
well, you could be right. Once again, you've been proven to be a great prognosticator. Speaking of dirty talk.
The other station seems to be kind of sagging.
I see. Well, of course, we don't talk about the other station here because we want to talk dirty in our own way without worrying about how other stations talk. Dirty or otherwise.
Talk dirty.
Right. Oh, well, we got to play more number uno music, too. We got a really great one coming up.
Okay, Marv. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye-bye. Anybody else does it? Let's get those sensuous, provocative responses. Good evening. You're on Smut Talk. Do you have an answer for our Smut Talk topic tonight?
Yeah, I think everybody should do their own thing.
Do their own thing?
Yeah, their own thing.
Their own thing. Do you really care that much about other people's things?
I don't care about anybody's thing. They can do it on the Late Late Show, or do it on the radio.
Oh, I like that, on the radio, yeah.
Or on the park bench or the matchbox.
Well, I've never thought about it. On the matchbox?
Oh, yeah, anywhere. Just do your thing. That's all I say. Do your thing.
That's a big matchbox, I guess.
Yeah, the matchbox, or in the matchbox, or wherever, you know.
Okay. Hey, thank you for the call. Good evening, you're on Smut Talk, and do you really care all that much about why or how or when anybody else does it?
I care, I really care. As if they hadn't done it, I wouldn't be here.
Well, that's true, but you're a little young for Smut Talk. I'm sorry, we're an X-rated Smut Talk. Good evening, you're on Smut Talk, and do you really care all that much about how or why or when anybody else does it?
I could care less.
Is that right?
But I would just like to know who.
Who?
Yeah.
Who what?
Who does it?
Oh, everybody.
Is that right?
At least all the people that listen to Smut Talk must.
Well, I don't know. I've been waiting so long I haven't had time.
Have you ever thought that maybe the people that listen to Smut Talk don't do it, they just talk about it or listen about it?
I would imagine so. It's kind of weird people that go into these sex things.
Is that right? In public, too, in front of, well, you know, Nielsen and everybody.
I suppose. We can't win them all, you know.
It's good to know that you don't care, that you're much more involved in making bacon and things like that. Right?
Right.
Thanks for the call. Bye-bye. Good evening. You're on Smut Talk. Do you have an answer for our titillating talk topic tonight?
Yeah, like the kid said, if it wasn't for Mom and Dad, I wouldn't be here if they hadn't done their own thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, you repeated. We can't have dirty talkers more than once a night. Good evening. You're on Smut Talk. Do you have an answer for our Smut Talk topic?
Yes, I do care.
You do?
I'm a private detective.
You really do care, don't you?
Yeah, be good.
Okay, bye-bye. Good evening, you're on Smut Talk, and do you care when or how or why anybody else does it?
Will the listeners please stop doing it and call in Smut Talk? We need calls.
I appreciate that. Good evening, you're on Smut Talk. Do you care when or why or how anybody else does it? I guess he doesn't. He does? Isn't that sensuous? Isn't that provocative? Oh, our time's up once again. Once again, friends, the time goes by so fast on Smut Talk when we have that great number uno music and our music and our titillating talk topics. Gee, we've had such great ones as have you ever done it, and has anyone ever done it to you, and do you really care all that much about how or why or when anybody else does it? And next week, a fantastic Smut Talk topic next week. You ready for this? Next Saturday night, 8:05 p.m. is once again Smut Talk. It's the airwaves, as we'll be asking, where's the most interesting place you've ever done it? Next Saturday night here on Smut Talk. It's 8:30 on KTCR FM, Minneapolis, St. Paul. After the weather, back with Open Topic on Marv Gatch's Electric Telephone and Weekend Trucking Company. And now, before we get those titillating talk topic answers to our titillating talk topic question for the evening, let's have a little bit of number uno music with a really big one called Heartbreak Hotel. Fantastic number uno music. That's called Heartbreak Hotel here on Smut Talk. Our Smut Talk titillating talk topic tonight is where's the most interesting place you've ever done it? Let's go get 11 minutes past 8 o'clock. Let's have some more of that number uno music here on Smut Talk. Here's a really, remember this one, a really big one called Rock Around Stephen Foster. Hey, that's fantastic. That's number uno music called Rock Around Stephen Foster here on Smut Talk. We have 15 past the hour of 8 o'clock. A little more echo there, a little more jingle. And we have a couple lines available if you'd like to respond to our titillating talk topic question of the evening, which is, where's the most interesting place you've ever done it? 336-5724. You give a call, be happy to talk to you. Good evening, you're on Smut Talk, and where's the most 336-5724. Where's 336-5724. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it? But we have more number uno music to fill the holes when we don't have any calls. Here's a really biggie. It's Smut Talk Remembers. Remember this one? It's by the Wavy Hairs. It's called Shaboom. Talk Remembers a big one called Shaboom. It's 20 minutes past 8 o'clock. Our titillating talk topic. I get all choked up. This evening is, what's the most interesting place you've ever done it? We have those lines filled. It's good to see once again that Smut Talk's opinion that America loves to talk about sex has come true once again. Good evening. Those titillating responses to our titillating talk topic coming in. And our titillating topic, what's the most interesting place you've ever done it? Come on, all you bored housewives. What's wrong, you bored house husbands? Get those cards and letters and phone calls coming in. Hey, speaking of boredom, here's another sensational example of our number uno music here on Smut Talk, a biggie. Oh, is this an appropriate song for Smut Talk? You ready for this? Remember John and Marcia? What other radio station can give you number uno music like that? But here on Smut Talk, that's called Sam and Helen. It's 26 minutes past 8 o'clock on Smut Talk. Only 4 minutes to talk dirty tonight. 336-5724. We have some weather. Then back with Open Topic here on KTCR FM, Minneapolis, St. Paul. There's more number uno music as Smut Talk remembers a big one called the Rock Island Line.
Now, Marv Gatch and Smut Talk.
Well, guys, gang, here we are with Smut Talk, our titillating talk topic tonight, as we feature Smut Talk at 8:05 in the Twin Cities. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it? And that certainly is a titillating talk topic. We really expect to have those provocative, sensational, interesting, exciting, sensuous, titillating, fascinating responses. So all you bored housewives out there, but on Smut Talk, we never discriminate because of sex. I mean, we don't do anything else because of sex. Why should we discriminate? So you bored house fathers or house husbands, yes, may also call and answer our Smut Talk topic here on Smut Topic or Smut Line or Smut Talk or Girl Smut or whatever we are. 6 minutes. Hey, we have number uno music also on Smut Talk. We have Smut Talk Remembers, those great biggies of the past, and we have all sorts of good stuff between now and 8:30. 336-5724, that's Smut Talk number. And now, before we get those titillating talk topic answers to our titillating talk, where's the most interesting place you've ever done it?
You'll be rocking when they nail the lid down on you.
I beg your pardon?
I said, you're the yakking one and you have the lid down on you.
I'm the what? Well, I'm sorry. I don't understand that kind of smut. Good evening. You're on Smut Talk, and you have an answer for our Smut Talk topic this evening.
Yes, I've been thinking it over, and I really couldn't make a decision.
Oh, it's tough. I know.
But I do have two special places that I can recall of.
Is that right? Yes. Snicker.
Was at a racetrack with a stud.
At a racetrack. Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
Another place
were you the
that was quite interesting.
Were you the featured race or just the warm-up?
Pardon?
Oh, never mind.
I didn't hear you. I was speaking. I'm sorry. The second place that I recall, most especially in my mind, was in the rain with a drip.
Oh, isn't that sensuous? Isn't that fascinating? I just can't. Well, it's a good thing you weren't the first caller. That would have set the tone for the whole evening here on Smut Talk. But that certainly was provocative.
I'm sorry that I really couldn't have my finger down on it, but you know how it is.
No, as a matter of fact, I don't.
When you're not, you're not.
Is that what it is? Well, thank you for titillating us.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Good evening here on Smut Talk, and you have an answer to our Smut Talk topic of the evening.
Yes, I do.
Yes. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it?
In the bathtub.
In the bathtub.
Well, it was full of Jell-O at the time.
Full of Jell-O at the time. Gracious sakes, is that provocative? I don't know how to thank you for that titillating call.
Oh, that's okay.
Bye. Good evening here on Smut Talk, and where's the most interesting place you've ever done it?
In my bedroom, I guess. That's the only place.
Well, I should hope so, with the lights off.
Well, no, the mother wanted to see what I was doing.
I see. Well, I thank you. Are you a bored housewife?
Yes.
I can believe it. Thank you for that titillating talk topic comment. You're on Smut Talk, and you have an answer to our titillating talk topic this evening.
You mean, where's the most interesting place I've ever done it?
Yes. Where, Snicker?
How about your bedroom?
My bedroom? Isn't that titillating? Gee, I didn't recognize the voice, but I never forget a face. It's the most interesting place you've ever done it.
Well, I did it standing by a tree once, Marv.
Standing by a tree once, isn't that interesting?
I didn't like it because it turned out she was a weeping widow.
She was a weeping widow.
Dutch elm disease. And I got mad at her. I called her imitation cherry.
I see.
Chestnut, and it was over for her.
Oh, gracious. I certainly hope you didn't call her a son of a birch.
No.
Good. Well, I appreciate that titillating talk topic answer. Thank you. We have 15 past the hour of 8 o'clock. We have lines available at 336-5724. We can't titillate our bored housewives unless you bored house husbands call in and answer that titillating talk topic question. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it? Good evening. You're on Smut Talk.
Good evening.
Hi there.
I once had a friend who said he wanted to do it in the worst way.
It's the worst way.
We did it standing up in a hammock, and it is.
I certainly, I can imagine. That doesn't, my goodness. Well, I won't say that. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for the call. Bye-bye. Good evening, you're on Smut Talk. Well, that certainly is an interesting comment. We have 16 minutes past 8 o'clock. Let's keep those. I mean, gee whiz, are people tired of sex? What's wrong with you? And I thought you were good Americans out there. If you don't want to talk about sex, what do you want to talk about? Lines filled. It's good to see once again that Smut Talk's opinion that America loves to talk about sex has come true once again. Good evening, you're on Smut Talk. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it?
Yes, it was in a cannon with a dud.
Oh, I thank you. I'm titillated. Good evening, you're on Smut Talk. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it?
Wow.
I see. I just thought, why can't people get serious about our provocative and meaningful talk topic this evening? You're on Smut Talk. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it?
Lake Calhoun.
Lake Calhoun.
Yeah.
The bottom of the lake? The top of the lake?
Out about in the middle.
In the middle of the lake. Above or below water?
In between, I'd say.
In between the water. Okay. What?
It isn't easy.
No, it takes a good deal of... Well, I'm sure you kept trying.
Yeah.
Yes, right. Thank you for that titillating talk topic. Good evening, our comment, response. You're on Smut Talk, and do you have an answer to our titillating talk topic this evening?
Yes, I did it in the baseball park.
In a baseball park?
Yeah.
Was that during the seventh inning break, or...
No, it was during the 7th inning stretch.
The 7th inning stretch.
I used my baseball bat.
You used your baseball bat to hit her over the head, no doubt. Good evening. You're on Smut Talk. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it?
In a ballroom.
In a ball. Oh. To our titillating talk topic this evening.
Yes, I took the advice I kept hearing, and I did it on the radio, which would have been very uncomfortable.
But
except for the fact that, and the guy wasn't even that great either. But I had the radio tuned to the show of the greatest sex symbol in the entire country.
Oh, I don't even have to ask, do I?
I don't think you should.
Oh, it'd crush me, wouldn't it?
Good old Rob Sherwood.
Good old Rob Sherwood.
And
I hope you've got a big radio.
Well, I said it would have been rather uncomfortable, except for the fact that I was, fantasizing, and I don't think I'd better say any more.
I don't think you better say any more.
Bye.
Thank you for that sensational, titillating, exciting, interesting, provocative call. And you're on Smut Talk.
Yes, it was in a rowboat with an oar.
It was in a rowboat with an oar. Oh, what can I say?
Blow yourself home, baby.
Bye-bye. Good evening. You're on Smut Talk. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it?
Right in the middle of the street so the cars run me over.
Is that right? She sounded very alive and, well, not too well, but like 23 past the hour of 8 o'clock here on Smut Talk. Hey, you want to talk dirty? You only got another 7 minutes. 5724, our titillating talk topic this evening. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it? Good evening, you're on Smut Talk. Do you have an answer to our titillating talk topic?
Yes, I do.
Yes, right.
It's in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom. Anybody that read The Sensuous Couple?
The Sensuous Couple?
That's about the best spot.
I've never read The Sensuous Couple.
Good.
You recommend that?
Yes, I do.
For people that want to spend a lot of time doing it?
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Well, I certainly will.
All right. Thank you.
Do it, not read it. Bye-bye. Good evening. You're on Smut Talk, and where's the most interesting place you've ever done it?
On the trampoline in our school gym during the halfway break at a basketball game.
Hey, very, very good.
The crowd enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a little, I suppose it had its ups and downs.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, I'm sorry I did, but I could.
All right.
Okay, thank you, and bye-bye. Good evening, you're on Smut Talk. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it?
On the dresser with the drawers open.
Oh, it's terrible. I can't stand it. Wasn't that provocative? You're on Smut Talk.
KTCR FM 97.1 Minneapolis.
And on my head in the corner stacking BBs.
I see. Were you maybe in the corner stacking heads?
Mm-mm.
Okay, bye-bye. Good evening. You're on Smut Talk, and you have an answer to our titillating talk topic. Okay. I see. Obviously, she did it listening to the radio.
No, not quite.
Yes, you're on the air.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Turn your radio down. We can't get titillated.
Okay, well, anyway, I did it while I was at a hockey game.
At a hockey game?
Yes. Yeah, I scored too.
Oh, I just thought of another one, but I don't think I better. Thank you for the call. Don't do. Pardon me?
I was penalized for offsides.
Offsides. Uh-huh. Okay. My finger's next to the button, but go ahead.
Okay.
That's it. Bye-bye. Good evening. You're on Smut Talk. Where's the most interesting place you've ever done it?
On a bicycle built for two around Lake Harriet.
Around Lake Harriet. I see. Paddling all the way. Pedaling all the way.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Well, once again, the old clock in the wall says that it's time to stop talking dirty, and we hope you've all gotten it out of your system for another week. Some people suggest we should do this 25 hours a week, but I say, you can't be serious. Nobody, no radio station would have Smut Talk 25 hours a week. Next Saturday night, more Smut Talk at 8 o'clock. And, hey, is that right? Yeah, next Saturday's the 8th. Yes, indeed. We have open topic after. Oh, I have to tell you, our titillating talk topic next week is, when was the last time you did it? Oh, will that be a biggie? Well, number uno music and your old smut peddler himself, Marv Gatch here, saying can't wait till next week. So keep those dirty cards and letters coming in.
KTCR-FM in Minneapolis. I guess all I'd say is that I was a bit concerned when I saw the pictures and read the stories about what was apparently, and no one has said otherwise, apparently a peaceful demonstration around City Hall, which after all, I presume is a building owned by the citizens. And the response of the administration in Minneapolis was to bring out, what were there, 25 helmeted policemen from the tax squads and 4 police dogs? Now, somehow, RFM. We'll break, do some news, then back with the Gatch Batch.
Marv Gatch's Electric Telephone and Weekend Trucking Company will continue in a moment.
KTCR FM, Minneapolis.
Good evening at 8:03. This is...
The views and opinions expressed in this program are not necessarily those of KTCR AM and FM, Aero Broadcasting Company, their management and staffs, or its advertisers.
You're listening to Marv Gatch's Electric Telephone and Weekend Trucking Company on KTCR FM. To express your opinion, dial 336-5724. 336-5724. Marv Gatch's Electric Telephone and Weekend Trucking Company on KTCR FM, Twin Cities.
Well, and we're back at 7 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Lines are all filled up. And at this time, usually on a Saturday night, we do a little thing called SMUT Talk. And I have been told by the management of KTCR FM that if I try to do SMUT Talk this evening, I will be cut off. Now, it seems to me that that is censorship, to put it mildly, and I don't know at any time what my last word will be and what you will or will not be hearing. There are 4 things I'm not supposed to talk about tonight here on KTCR FM. 1 is SMUT Talk or anything like it. Number 2 is the management of KTCR FM or any personalities on the air. Number 3 is WLOL, which is kind of interesting. And number 4 is the whole area surrounding my absence the last couple of weeks. Now, I suppose I could go ahead and play the game, but it seems to me as soon as I do that, I basically fudge my basic honesty, which of course is the only thing any communicaster, the only thing any broadcaster has, which makes him something other than a music jockey or a disc jockey, and I will not do that. Aero Broadcasting has no complaints with my performance, at least as far as I know. And the only complaints with my performance apparently comes from the management of KTCR FM. So as far as I'm concerned, this half hour from now till 8:30 is SMUT Talk. And our titillating talk topic of the evening, you ready for this, is when was the...
KTCR FM 97.1.
The 3rd week it was, do you really care all that much about anybody else doing it? 4th week, where's the most interesting...
Sitting here watching you look at her.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are not necessarily those of KTCR AM and FM, Aero Broadcasting Company, their management and staffs, or its advertisers.
It's 7:05 in the Twin Cities and time for Marv Gatch's Electric Telephone and Weekend Trucking Company. If you wish to participate in tonight's program, just dial 336-5724. That's 336-5724. Your opinions are important to the members of the Electric Telephone and Weekend Trucking Company. And now, coming to you live and direct from room 201 at the Leamington Hotel in downtown Minneapolis, here's Marv Gatch.
Gee, it seems like I said this before. 5 minutes past 7 o'clock, and good evening to you. This is Marv Gatch, and this is the Electric Telephone and Weekend Trucking Company. I think that's what I did say last night. Yes, Virginia, there is a Marv Gatch. Well, all right, on Sunday night, yes, Virginia, there's still a Marv Gatch. And also Bruce Pomeroy is down here with me, and I guess maybe that's a good way to start off the program tonight. By the way, we have lines available, as always, at the start of the show, 336-5724. Bruce Pomeroy is, what is your title, Bruce? Are you president of this August company?
I believe my title is General Manager and President of Aero Broadcasting.
And for some people who still are not exactly clear about what Aero Broadcasting is, what's Aero Broadcasting?
Aero Broadcasting is a corporation which is designed to bring the best possible entertainment to people through the talk radio media. And we broker a period of 5 hours a night, 7 nights a week from KTCR FM.
And by broker, you mean Errol buys the time or rents the time or leases the time? And you are my boss, right? Marv Gatch hires Paul, hires Bill Bryant.
That is correct.
Okay, I think you have some words of wisdom or some words of something for us, Bruce.
Basically, I think there has been some confusion, and I would like to do my best to try and clear it up, that as general manager and president of Aero Broadcasting, we have a set policy that there will be no prior censorship of any of our communicasters, Paul Helm, Bill Anthony Bryant, or Marv Gatch. We are on the air tonight. The request has been made, and we certainly will honor it, that there will be no adverse mentioning of the management of KTCR, AM, or FM. It never has been a policy since I've been general manager and president of Aero Broadcasting, or of any of our communicasters to adversely make any comments about the management of KTCR. This would better be handled naturally between our attorneys and in a court of law, not over the airways, and that's the way in which it shall be handled. As far as prior censorship, the question was asked, would Marv Gatch have Smut Talk on Sunday night? It has never been part of Marv Gatch's show that Smut Talk is programmed on Sunday night. We plan to continue with our normal programming for the Marv Gatch show on Sunday night. Again, I repeat, it is the policy of Aero Broadcasting that we do not attempt to censor any of our communicasters so that we can bring to you the most interesting and informative area of talk radio in the metropolitan Twin City area.
Okay, Bruce, thank you for that. I guess I would like to add a couple of things. Basically, in agreement with you in regard to Smut Talk. It's a Saturday night feature at 8 o'clock, and as far as I'm concerned, it will be on, if I am on, next Saturday at 8 o'clock. It will not be on tonight. In regard to mention of KTCR FM, I guess my policy since being in talk radio is that there is no taboo topic, there is no taboo subject. I really can't think of a single topic that cannot be talked about.
KTCR FM 97.1 Minneapolis.
As far as I'm concerned, that includes KTCR FM and indeed Aero Broadcasting. So if listeners care to comment about that, or about the price of eggs in Mississippi, or about anything else, that is their prerogative. And with that, gee, Bruce, you did a good job. You can work on my radio station anytime.
Fine. I think of this as a partnership with the communicasters rather than a employee-employee relationship.
Right. Okay. Well, we've got about 10 minutes past now. We have lines all filled up. That magic calling address is still 336-5724. Write it down if you wish. We'll be happy to talk to you throughout the evening. So open topic all the way. I'm trying to think.
At 8:05, I'm Ron Fisher. Next news on WLOL at 8:30.
The opinions expressed are not necessarily those of WLOL, its management, or sponsors.
Call Impact 72 at 698-5566.
We're back again after...
Talk radio has the most responsive audience available. They not only participate in the program, but they support sponsors. Are you taking advantage of the tremendous potential that this program offers? Call 336-5724 anytime during the day, Monday through Friday. That's 336-5724, the advertising response number.